Like apples, oranges are an important orchard crop for farmers. California, Arizona, and Texas grow oranges, but the Sunshine State of Florida is the biggest citrus player in American agriculture. Florida oranges provide most of the orange juice we drink in this country and much of what we export. Our Jason Schultz traveled south to find out how the fruit goes from grove to glass.
It's a good climate for lounging alligators, but it's perfect for growing citrus. The gators may bask in the sun, but ripe oranges don't have that luxury. America's thirst for orange juice needs to be quenched. On this February morning, workers at groves across the state aren't slowing down. From the tree to the bag, into these giant tubs, onto something called a goat. Within hours, thousands of oranges will be on their way to becoming juice.
You know, it doesn't take a whole lot to get a lot of juice going out of it.
That's great.
And this is their peak mature time, so it's very sweet.
That's good.
Brant Sherrard is a third-generation citrus grower. That's his father flying overhead to check on the picking progress.
There's no question that Florida is the, at least in the United States, is the juice capital. We average between 50 and 60 inches of rainfall a year, generally, which is, you know, just perfect for growing citrus.
The same tropical climate that makes for sweet and juicy fruit also keeps the fruit from looking as pretty as citrus grown in more arid climates like Arizona and California. But when you are making juice, it's what's on the inside that matters. And for Brant, that means the sweeter, the better.
A quick way that we can spot check in the field is with a refractometer. And it's as simple as taking a piece of fruit like the one we just cut up and squeezing a little bit of juice on it.
You're putting the juice right on this lens.
The little lens on the top here, and then closing it, and then looking through it, and it'll show a line of the Brix percentage that's in that fruit.
But that gives you a sense, so 11% of this juice in here is sugar.
That's correct.
That's a good percentage for you?
That's right. That's a real good percentage.
October through July is the harvest season on Florida's 750,000 acres of orange groves. About 90% of Florida's orange crop becomes juice. These oranges will soon be on their way to Florida's natural juice processing plant in Lake Wales.
It's squeezed, flash pasteurized for a few seconds, and then bottled, shipped to the consumers, and so you're getting as close to a fresh squeezed juice as you can get.
This is not from concentrate juice. It's becoming a more popular choice for Americans than traditional concentrated OJ. Concentrated juice is evaporated and boiled. Not from concentrate gets flash pasteurized.
If you've ever wondered where that date on your carton of orange juice comes from, it's actually put on right here at the plant moments after the orange juice goes inside. From here, this juice has about 65 days of refrigerated shelf life.
The citrus comes to us, and quite often within 24 hours it's in a carton and on its way to the supermarkets.
Of course, Florida growers aren't picking oranges from June through October, but folks are still drinking orange juice, so they still have to store quite a bit of it, and this is where they do it. You can see these giant white tanks. There's 1 million gallons of orange juice in there. In fact, there are 4 tanks in this room. That's 4 million gallons of orange juice. They've got enough capacity on this side alone to store 16 million gallons of orange juice.
And that's just 1% of the 1.6 billion gallons of orange juice Americans drink every year. And as long as folks start their day with a glass of OJ, citrus growers like Branch Sherrard will take pride in supplying the sweet, juicy ingredients.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to go to the grocery store and say, you know, this could be my juice out of our very own grove. You know, it may not be, but it very well could be too. So it's kind of neat to know that we participate in that.